Hey guys, good morning. It is Monday morning. This is the Monday. I am supposed to fly to Connecticut and New York. And it's 6:14 in the morning and I'm really late for the gym. I woke up and I was greeted by some pee on the floor. Let me show you guys this. Primo decided to pee on the floor, but I cannot discipline him or anything because it's my fault. And I contemplated showing you guys this or not. And decided to show you because honestly, it's my fault. I did not hear him. Guys, I'm so tired on this cut. That's part of the ugly part of cutting. And if you have cut before and you have experienced really deep sleep or insomnia, like one of the two extremes, I understand perfectly. I know he got up. I know he probably tried to wake me up. I usually put him in the house at night. Given that it was my last night for a while with him, I decided, let me put him inside to sleep with me. My husband works at night. So anyway, I put him to sleep with me, and there you go. So it's all underneath the couch. I have to go clean this up. I should have been at the gym already and making it on my way back. I heard the alarm. I did not wake up. My body is so tired. And I just can't wait for this damn cut to be over with and this show and this prep and everything. I'm going to take my weights really quick. So, the scale jumps, but I'm going to see it probably around 129. Because, I'm holding the camera. That's the thing. My husband usually records the stuff for me, but plus I have this heavy braids on my head. So when I come back, I should not be heavier than this weight. I want to really keep myself in check and keep accountable for everything. So I'm taking my weight before I have anything to eat, before I fly. It's just accountability.
Not a drop call, that dead zone. But I'm zoning now while I'm lost in these headphones. When I'm plugged in, I got no disguise. So I'm going in and I feel that when I close my eyes. Back of the head I retrace, yeah, where I be going in space. Yeah, you ain't gotta walk in slowly while I go and slap at that bass. I'm coming off of that and I'm all in. Don't matter who's calling, I feel that bass coming. And all of a sudden I'm falling. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass. Down, music up, that's the way I like to fuck. Hear that subwoofer pumping while it's in the trunk. Yeah, I'm turning up that old school funk while I'm riding around with that hip hop. When it stopped at that pit stop, yeah, had it going like rocket ships. When I'm taking off, it's like lift off. And I told you I'm coming, whether it's coming off that bass, yeah, hits you in the speakers, then it punch you in the face. Because I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Alright guys, so I made it to my in-laws home and I'm surrounded by all kinds of Caribbean food. The temptation is real. Oh my gosh.
You must give in.
No, I'm not gonna give in. Yep. That's my brother-in-law telling me I gotta be disciplined. Eating food in my face. Anyways guys, I just came from Trader Joe's. Came back to the house. Was greeted by what we call roti. The curry for the roti. Oh my gosh. It is so hard being in this house. It is so hard being in this house, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Roti is something I absolutely love. My mother-in-law's kitchen smells so divine. So divine. Anyways, let me show you what I got from the store. And I'm gonna prepare something to eat. And I'll call it a night. But I'm sitting here craving. Well, not craving, you know, I just really like what she's preparing. If you're from the Caribbean, for the most part, Caribbean people love roti. But let me show you what I got really quick. And then I'm gonna call it a night. And I'll see you guys in my next video. So in the bag, I got some berries, some blackberries. You know, I'm already consuming a lot of fruits right now, but I am allowed to have berries. And some turkey bacon for the hubby. I'm not gonna eat turkey bacon because of the fat content, and being 2 weeks out, I'm being very careful with that. Some greens, salad mix for dinner because, you know, I don't have carbs really at night. Steel cut oats for breakfast. And with that, I'm gonna have some almond milk. And I have some tilapia. You know, that has been my thing for the last month, so I'm gonna consume a lot of tilapia over here. I switched out sweet potato, so I'm gonna have white potato for the time being, and that is because of the lower glycemic index. Some peanuts, you know, fat source, and some lemons for the fish. And I also got some whole eggs for breakfast. And that's it. That's pretty much my diet for the week. So we'll see how I do. Alright guys, see you.
So what you trying to do to me? It's like we can't stop, we're enemies, but we get along when I'm inside you. Yeah, you're like a drug, it's killing me. I cut you out entirely, but I get so high when I'm inside you. I was so high, I did not recognize the fire burning in your eyes. Chaos that control my mind. Whisper goodbye and she got on a plane, never to return again, but always in my heart. You sugar, yes please. Put it down on me, 'cause I need little sympathy. Yeah, you show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please. Won't you come and put it down on me? Look, hey, she's so sadistic, animalistic. I go ballistic, and when I get home, I'm smudging lipstick. Yeah, I'm gonna find my way back. I just need a map. If you want it like that, I can put it on a track. Like it's getting harder to leave, and when you want me, girl, it's harder to breathe. Yeah, go on, drop that, bring the swagger, and when she on me, she removes like Jagger. It's like I was so high, I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes, the chaos that control my mind. Yeah. Whisper goodbye and she got on a plane, never to return again, but always in my heart. Yeah, my sugar, the yes please. Put it down right here, 'cause I need.
It is so beautiful here. It's really, really calm. The air is so fresh. I just love it. This is not because I'm out of state. It is really not my first time in Connecticut. I've been here before, visiting the in-laws, and honestly, guys, the reason why I came over to the East Coast, my mom is over here. She's actually in New York, and where we are, it's about an hour away. So as you would imagine, I'm excited to see her, and she cannot wait to see me. I do not get to see my mom often. She lives back in the Caribbean with my dad and my brother and all of my family. So whenever I get the opportunity to go, I go. The reason she's in New York, she actually went to Germany for work-related stuff and decided to come over to New York to visit family. And since she's in the US, of course, I'm gonna go see my mom. So I took time off from work to go see her, and it didn't matter whether or not I got approval. That wouldn't have mattered, because family first, right? But I love coming to Connecticut. The area we're located, New Haven, there are lots of older buildings here, like the late 1700s, early 1800s style buildings. And I like that a lot. I know you saw that from my footage. This morning I woke up, I got a workout in. I finished up my back. I didn't get any back footage because my husband was helping me with like the pull-ups and whatever else we're doing. I did work my abs. I needed to do that, and I also got my biceps in and a little bit of cardio. We went walking on Yale University, the campus. It's not very far. It's about 10 minutes from where I'm located. So that was very convenient, and I always like, walking over there. I will have to do a little bit of cardio later on today and finish up my workout as well, but I decided to just stop, relax, catch up with some people, and touch base with you guys. I am 2 weeks out. It is really hard. One reason why it's hard is because I'm in a home with Caribbean people, and we love to cook, and the food smells so good. And it's taking a lot of me to not just indulge. And you're probably wondering why I'm doing this. Why not just give in just this one time? It's just a week. When you're bodybuilding, especially when you're a natural bodybuilder, everything is a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder to pack on muscle. It's a little bit harder to keep the muscle, and it's a little bit harder to cut, to lose body fat without losing muscle. So we do have to pay, great attention to detail, the intricate details when it comes to bodybuilding. I am natural. My first show is with the Naturally Fit Federation, NFF. It's a drug-tested competition, so it's a little bit more legit. It is very legit, actually, compared to the NPC. That was the show I wanted to do first, an NPC show, which is not tested. So as a natural bodybuilder going against girls who are probably on stuff, I would have been at a disadvantage. I don't know if I'll go back to NPC after. They do allow you to, even if competing in another previous federation. But I will consider competing in the NPC, and if not, we'll see where this leads, because I do not plan on doing 2 shows. And people say it's very hard when you start, you get addicted. I don't see that happening at all, especially on this cut. It's not even peak week, and I'm just ready to get it over with. So I will make a separate video to talk about my whole show, but if you are looking at this video for the first time and you do not get a chance to look at my upcoming videos, I am doing the Naturally Fit Federation. It's a drug-tested show. We also have to take a polygraph. And I'm going for my pro card. I decided to do an open division, figure open. I don't know what I was thinking, but if I'm going in, I'm going to go in big time. And it's going to be a good experience. I should have probably gone to novice as intended, but why not go for my pro card if I'm not going to be competing for a lifetime? Also, from the footage, you'll see that I was really flat this morning. My muscles were really flat. I looked flat. I asked my husband, I was like, do I look flat? He was like, yeah. He was very honest about it. And a lot of people say that to me sometimes, or you look flat, you don't look like you're 2 weeks out, you're not hard enough. You know, if you are an aspiring competitor, you're thinking about competing soon, remember, your job is to look show ready on show day. It's not about being show ready 4 weeks out or, 2 weeks out. That things can change drastically during your peak week. And I know that's going to change drastically for me because I have decided to do a sodium deload as the peak week progresses. I'm also going to do, I'm going to backload on carbs. For now, that's what I plan on doing. And I do have to cut water as well. So there's a lot of things. There's just so many things to do before the show. But where I am, and I got evaluated by professionals like an IFBB pro, an MPC judge, an ex-bodybuilder, physique-wise, I'm okay. Remember, guys, I'm doing figure. Okay, there are 5 divisions. You have bikini, figure, fitness, physique, and bodybuilding. For figure, you're not supposed to be as hard as someone who's going into physique. They just want really good full muscle bellies that comes with water retention in the muscle, your carb load on competition day. It's just many factors. They do not want you too striated either or too separated. The legs, that's one thing, but they're looking more for the fullness in the muscle bellies, symmetry, and just balance. Well, symmetry, of course, and which is your balance as well, and just your muscle load. So I have to look over the criteria again. I'll probably check that for you guys one more time. But yeah, going back to this morning when I was so flat, I felt bad, because I felt like, oh my gosh. And everyone will feel like that. There is a point where you're gonna look at yourself and realize you're really flat, and it's gonna be closer to your competition date. For me, it happened like 2 weeks out. And some bodybuilders do not like that. They start freaking out thinking, oh my god, I did not build enough muscle. It's okay, you probably have enough muscle, you probably just depleted. And the other thing that I forgot to mention here, the day I flew in, I really did not meet my macros. I don't know about you guys looking at this, but I do struggle with bloating when I'm flying, so I do not want to eat anything. And yesterday I probably had about half my protein intake, so I really did not meet my macros, and that was a struggle for me as well. I decided to not have a big meal after or late at night. To me, that's one of the worst things you can do, have that big meal and then go to bed. I just cut ties, call it a day. And this morning, my husband woke up and actually prepared a good protein heavy breakfast for me. Just by breakfast, I had like 50 grams of protein, so that was good. But understand that if you are traveling, especially flying, you're probably not going to meet your macros. If you have issues with bloating and stuff when you travel, you're probably not going to meet your macros. So I had to mentally accept that and then just kind of get it over with. But yeah, the struggles of natural bodybuilding, we're not gonna, if you're expecting me to look as hard as these girls who compete in the MPC, it's not gonna happen because I'm natural. And guys, don't worry about, people try to give me advice on taking this supplement and that supplement. I'm not relying on any supplements. I'm not big on supplements, I'm not putting down anyone who relies on that, to each his own. I just rather eat food. And things like fat burners and all of that stuff, I don't do that. I'm just doing it naturally as much as I can. But if you're expecting a hard body, that's not going to happen. It's very hard to cut the fat and retain muscle, and that has been a process for me. So other than that, I'm going to try to bring the best package on competition day, April 30th. I'll definitely come back to you guys. But I hope you have enjoyed the footage so far. I just really wanted to say hi to everyone. And because I know I promised this. Tomorrow I'm going to collab with Val from Barbella Fitness and Celia from Girls Lift 2, all the way in New York. So that's gonna be interesting as well. And yeah, just gonna look forward to that. So I already had my potatoes. I switched out my sweet potatoes to white potatoes because of the lower glycemic index. And tilapia, I think what I'm really bad at now is actually keeping up with a gallon of water a day. So I try to drink one of these bottles in an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours at most. I'm peeing a lot, but that's expected. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye.